Hey, Big Daddy Shin. Now it's time. Tell me about my Big Daddy Shin lifestyle reset. So some of you guys have been seeing these videos lately. I've been doing the whole BDS lifestyle reset and exercise, just different stuff, right? But I figure I need to explain what I'm doing because maybe some of you guys know, some of you guys don't know, right? So when I first started my channel, okay, it was like, okay, I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to lose 100 pounds. I started 300 pounds, and I'm going to lose 100 pounds, and whatever, right? But I did it. But when I did it, I had like these videos of me in the car. Okay, here I'm at the gym. Oh, I don't feel like doing. Oh yeah, make sure your posture, drink a lot of water, and all that stuff. Am I doing that stuff? No, I wasn't. Right? Because I was doing a lot of fun videos, and then so my like going to Chinese foot massage, go to Korean barbecue, go to Disneyland, go to dance. I mean, life's about having fun. So my channel like morphed into a channel about happiness, right? So it's all about having a good time and just enjoying yourself and loving yourself. So in the process, my life in general kind of changed because I wasn't really socializing with people who are taking me down. I realized, okay, these people with negative attitudes and stuff like that. It's like, they're taking me down. Why do they steal my joy? So I surrounded myself with people that were more like, not just nurturing. It's just happy people. Because if you have a choice between a happy person and like someone who's negative, yeah, you're gonna pick the happy person, right? So so all these people, they're like, oh yeah, happy, love yourself, da 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 da, right? So before I was like, before I would always want to lose weight because I live in Southern California and everybody's superficial and stuff. Like, oh, you gotta lose weight, you gotta lose weight, you gotta lose weight. It's like, oh, well, you gotta lose it for your health. It's like, what, I'm pretty happy the way I am, and I feel like I have a pretty good personality, and I get a lot of friends, right? And they go, oh, you know what, you got to do it to lose weight for chicks or whatever. It's like, what, if people like me, they like me. If they don't, that kind of stuff, right? And then so I had a lot of people, they're feeding me this stuff. It's like, even if I get in the trap, I'm like, oh, I got to lose weight. So whatever. They're like, no, you're fine. You have a good personality. You should love how you are because you're a great person, right? But my problem is this. When I hit 300 pounds, is like one of the whole life-changing things that just totally sucked. Now, the thing is, overweight like at 280 is not that bad, actually. It's actually manageable. 290, not too bad either. But when you hit 300 pounds, it's hard to start to cope with yourself because people saying, yeah, you should love how you are. And it's like, you know what? If I can't love what I am at 300 pounds, how are other people going to love me? They think, oh yeah, that's a nice teddy bear dude. Oh yeah, come here, you're a piece of furniture type thing. Yeah, I get it, right? But at 300 pounds, I'm telling you, it is one of the worst things ever that ever happened. And then, see, now I'm still flirting with kind of, but to be honest, in December 29th, 2017, I weighed 310 pounds. And before that, I weighed even more, probably like 315 pounds, right? Now, the thing is, weighing over 300 pounds is really bad. Let me tell you why. First one is like I noticed that most of my videos as I was approaching 300 pounds, I'm breathing heavy in it. So you hear me, breathe that shit. And then, oh, really? Right? So instead of like Darth Vader, I'm like Fat Vader in Star Wars. I'm just going, and it's gross. It's like kind of creepyish, I mean, even I watch my videos, I want to tell myself to shut up. Shut up. But no, I'm like, but I can't because that's how I am. I have all this like weight just pressing everything. And I think like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get a heart attack or something, right? But yes, that's one thing right there. Another thing too, you sweat like crazy. And the thing is, it's not like I'm eating the most healthiest foods. So like, the sweat, you're sweating out grease. And you're like doing like, tastes good, salty, yay, whatever, right? So that's not a good thing too. And as a result on there, you start to smell like your food you eat too. Like, so you're hanging out and someone's go, oh, it smells like steak around here. It's like, yeah, it's me, right? So that's another thing. But one of the worst things about over 300 pounds, it's magical. It's weird. And this is a TMI. If you think, if you weren't good at TMI stuff, here, cut it right now. Stop right here. Okay, I gave you enough time right there. Okay, here we go. TMI. When you are over 300 pounds, you can't wipe your butt when you go to the bathroom. Now, I said it right there. Now, thing is, it sucks, but it's weird. At $2.99, wipe like a champ. It's no big deal, right? You're like, oh, gonzo, no big deal. Flush the toilet, you feel good, fresh, go outside, and you could just do whatever. But when you're 300 pounds and you feel like you're missing, you're like, oh, gosh, this is horrible. Now, here's the worst thing. Here's the trigger on it for me. When I went to Mexico in December 29th, right? So I'm hanging out with their family. We're going to Oaxaca, Puebla, Huajuapan, Dolores Hidalgo, all those different places, right? So now, not am I 300 pounds. I'm 310 pounds. And I lost a couple pounds to get to 310. So I'm going, oh my gosh, I'm going to go over there. And then I'm probably going to smell like crap. And plus I got to meet her new family and, like whatever. And not only that, but it's like my endurance on like to exercise. So for instance, when I got there, I had my backpack and I was going up the stairs. And all of a sudden, as soon as I got upstairs, I'm like, and I had to go, it's gonna rest. And they're like, hey, are you okay? And I really thought that they thought I was gonna die, right? And then I couldn't even walk up the stairs. And then so thinking, I'm like going, oh my gosh, this is horrible there. And then, if I go to the bathroom, and then I knew destiny was awaiting me because every time I go to Mexico, I drink the ice or drink the water or something, and you get the Montezuma's revenge. I mean, you have choro, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get diarrhea. It's going to suck, right? Now, I was horrified, right? Because I'm thinking like, okay, what if I get diarrhea? What if I have to wipe my butt? I'm in somebody else's, I'm in like her grandmother's house. I'm in all these things, and we're going to be walking around. It's going to be hot. Well, I guess in December it's not that hot, but thing is, like, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to smell, I'm going to be this walking piece of whatever, and people, her family's going to go, hey, who is this dude? Whatever, right? Big Daddy Smell, that's what he is, right? So I'm just freaking out. Now, as soon as I go over there, I'm like, okay, I remember it's really cool about every stuff, whatever, and then, when we go, we still ate like crazy. Here, eat this, Shin, eat this, right? So I'm eating all day. Now thinking like, oh, you know what? Yes, I'm probably gaining weight, but what is it? It tasted amazing. I mean, all the stuff that we're eating. So I'm eating like crazy, and then so I'm thinking like, oh man, I'm probably up to 315, 320. But as the trip went on, I was feeling better. So I realized that, one time I went to the bathroom, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can reach back like crazy. This is easy, right? And then, what is it? Yes. So, sometimes when you're going to the bathroom, I remember one time, it's like, when you're over 300, it's like I remember doing it, arm cramping, oh, right? And then time, arm cramping, oh, like this. Because, you had to do like the other hand. So I had both arms like all cramping up and stuff. And then, you're traumatized. But this wasn't the problem this time. Because now I'm like, oh my gosh, amazing, right? Anyways, the time passed. I come back home to America, right? I weighed 297. I lost 13 pounds eating so much stuff. I'm like, wow, what's the difference over there? I got to do what I did in Mexico, but I got to do it here, right? So then I realized, I was trying to think about what it was. I'm thinking like, okay, like in America, we have all like these, like processed stuff. And over there, I remember watching the people like actually get the corn from like their backyards and stuff, cut it off, mashing it, and you have corn tortillas. Now the thing is, I don't like corn tortillas. I think they're horrible. Because in America, you get them from like the refrigerator or whatever, and then like sections all processed, and it's like really thick corn tortillas, and it tastes garbage, right? But over there, oh my gosh, it tastes like heaven. I love corn tortillas from Mexico, not here. And then so we're eating all the unprocessed meats, no hormone stuff, and the vegetables and stuff, fresh orange juice. It was amazing. So I realized that when I am back in America, I got to figure out what I'm doing wrong, right? So, I'm trying to evaluate this stuff, and then, I'm still trying to keep as low as I can, and I'm drinking a lot of water. I go, you know what? I know what the solution is. I have to do a reset of my life and change it. Now, not just a little BS, reset. I need to do a legitimate one. And so I got to think, okay, what's my biggest problem, right? And then, it's like, oh, maybe I should work out now. No, I'm working out a couple hours. I go, wait, that's it. My biggest problem is making excuses. So I'm like, oh man, if I could just get rid of those excuses on how to work out, then I think I'll be fine. Because there are times where, I'm a teacher. I think you guys figure that, whatever, right? And then so I usually get off around 3 o'clock every day. And then usually I sleep about 11 or 12. So that's about eight plus hours that like I'm awake outside of school, and I can't get an hour's worth of workout in that 8 hours. That's inexcusable. There's no way I could live with that. Because what happens was I would go home, I'm going to eat something, and then, I make something at home, eat something healthy. But I end up watching, YouTube, Facebook, or Yahoo News, or just whatever things on the internet. Next thing you know, you kill a bunch of time, and then all of a sudden it's like 7 or 8. You're like, oh man, okay, well I got to eat dinner. And all of a sudden you eat again. It's like, it's too late to work out. I'll work out tomorrow. It keeps going tomorrow. You never get to do it. And then so, that prevented me from working out. And also another thing too is like, okay, I'm dedicated today. Today, as soon as I get home, I'm going to eat, I'm going to work out, no problem. I'm going to do whatever it takes to go work out, right? And then so, I go home, I'm getting ready to go work out. All of a sudden Harold calls me, hey, let's go eat, and then let's go work on some music. I'm like, oh, okay. So I forget the workout and I go, Or like someone else, they go, hey, let's go to Disneyland today. It's like, okay, fine, I'll go, right? So all these things, I've always made excuses on not going, but now I decide, screw it, I'm going to go, right? If I'm going to do anything, I'm going to make sure that I go to the gym at least an hour before I do anything. So that was January 9th. So January 9th, I still weighed close to 297-ish, right? And I decided I'm going to go to the gym every day. Now, I wasn't going to go to the gym and do stuff that I couldn't do. Like I'm going to work out like crazy. I'm going to be like a madman and just get pumped up like, right? No. My thing was, okay, step one was to just go to the gym. Just make the decision to go to the gym. Step two is to do what I can do. Okay? Now I know that like with almost ease, like, it's the easiest thing ever. I go on the exercise bike for 50 minutes. And then 50 minutes is 10 miles. Okay? So I'm playing my video games, Facebook or whatever, and then all of a sudden, you're like 10 miles. You're like, oh my gosh, amazing. Now the thing is, even though it doesn't seem like a lot, it's a lot more than what I was doing when I just go home and I'm just sitting on my butt just on the computer. So, one day, 10 miles. But then, your 7 days, that's 70 miles. Right? And yeah, I understand, sometimes, like the bike thing, it's like the easy thing. It's not real 10 miles. Who cares? It's something, right? And then so while I did that, I realized that as I did it, it got easier. And then, when you walk out of the gym and you get bored of doing the bike the whole time, you walk out, you see like, hey, look, those abs look pretty good. Let me go do the ab machine. I actually do the ab machine. Oh man, this feels pretty good, right? Or you go, to the weights and do like some bench or do the squats and leg press. And like, oh man, my body's feeling good, right? So now it gets to a point where your body starts to crave this stuff. Like when you're fat like me, right? Oh, I need cheesecake. Let me feed my stomach. Oh, let me get a Coke. I'm going to feed my stomach. I'm going to feed my stomach. So your stomach always wants this stuff, and you're taking care of it. But in the meantime, you're neglecting your chest, your legs, your butt, all this stuff, right? So now it's different. Now when I go, I'm looking at the thing, and my chest is going, hey, I think the bench is looking good. And it's craving that. And you go, oh, my abs. My thighs, my calves, right? So it's like, wow, now I'm taking care of the rest of my body, and then I'm like neglecting my stomach, which is amazing, right? So as a result, my face isn't much smaller, but my shoulders are getting tighter, my chest is getting tighter, and my belly's getting smaller. So like those pants that I have that I bought, I remember I forgot what it was. It was one of the first weeks where I had to buy pants, and then, I was size 46 waist. I'm like, oh my gosh, ridiculous. But since then, those pants are too big for me, and I probably like maybe lost an inch or two. I'm not sure. I have to go and have to figure it out. But it just feels good that like now when I'm walking around, I feel that my body is wanting to do more, right? As opposed to, Harold, he pushed himself, him and his wife, they pushed himself 21 days doing that CrossFit, and then just so I wouldn't say like, hey, I told you it'd fail. He just did it every day. I don't know how long he's going to be able to do that thing, but he's looking great. He's looking great, and his weight's just shedding like crazy. But mine's really gradual. Looks pretty slow, actually, stagnant. But one thing I noticed for me is that when I'm losing the weight now, I'm not getting the extra saggy skin stuff around my stomach or anywhere, which is good. Because before, I would do diets and exercise stuff where I'd lose like 50 pounds in a month. It sounds ridiculous, but when you weigh as much as I do, you can lose weight really fast. But then when you do, and then you don't have the sweat and moisturization in your skin, you're gonna have all this extra saggy skin everywhere, and it's kind of gross, right? But anyways, right now I'm just trying to do it where it snaps back naturally and great. So yes, the amazing thing is, okay, yesterday I did workout number 50. Was it the greatest accomplishment? It's one of the greatest accomplishments I ever did, because it's like 50 days in a row. I mean, that's a pretty long time. I remember like when I first started doing this thing, I had no idea what I was doing, but I realized like, oh, okay, here I am, day one, hanging out at 24 Hour Fitness. Oh, here I am, day 4. Da, da, da. It's like, can you imagine if I got to like day, 100 and something, and I'm like, wait a minute, that'd be amazing if you see the progress on when I did it. So I just kept doing it, right? And so, you have people at the gym cheering me on and stuff, and you have people watching me do my stuff now. And now, instead of just being accountable to myself, all you people that are watching out there, they're rooting me on. I totally appreciate it. You guys are just like the amazing friends. You guys aren't actually just subscribers. You guys are like my friends, and then when I see that little comment here and there, whether it's good or bad, it's like, yeah, okay, awesome, right? So I feel like we're doing it together, and it's really pumping me up. So days I can't really miss, because I know if I miss a day, I'm going to be disappointing somebody out there, right? So that's what I'm thankful on this journey. So, my goal is to just keep going. There's no end weight goal. There's no, the goal was to change my life and make habits where, it's, attainable and do it. Yeah. So that I could do it, and then things will happen. So my diet changed, and it feels really awesome. I will do another video about what I'm doing for the diet and everything. But right now, it's like the whole motivation and the process of what I'm doing, or why I'm losing the weight, and why I'm working so hard, right? And in a nutshell, I gotta just do it. I hear people that say when they get older, oh, you know what? When I was younger, I used to do this. So when I was younger, I used to do this. You know what? We have the same muscles as we do as the younger people, right? You eat proteins to build up the muscle, and you have the carbs to do the energy, all that different stuff. Yes, is it going to be a little bit harder to get like what a younger person is? Yeah, of course it is. But I think it's attainable, especially when you see like those 80-year-old, people. They're like bodybuilders, like, oh yeah, this person inspiration. I'm not even close to that age yet, But the thing is, if they could do it, I could do it. And me, if I could do it, you could do it. I mean, it's a whole chain reaction thing. It's just whether you want to do it or not, that's a different story. So right now, I want to do it. I mean, do I want to be a bodybuilder? No. But, when I get down to like 230 pounds, 220 pounds, will I think about it? Yeah, I'll probably think about it. Do I want to take cheat days? Yeah, I totally want to take cheat days, but I got to be responsible about it too. Do I want to look hot? Yes, I do want to look hot. I don't want to be the fat dude forever in my life. I mean, yes, I understand where I lived like that for a while and thinking like, oh, you know what? There's not much I could do. This is my destiny to be a fat guy and like be the lovable teddy bear that everyone's going to love. Great, right? But thing is, I know how to lose the weight. I know what the secrets are. I know how you're supposed to diet. I know how you're supposed to do all this stuff and live your lifestyle. But thing is, I have two choices. I do it or I don't do it. And so now, okay, I'm going to do it. Because now I have you guys backing me up. And then just as much as I want to see what happens, I know you guys want to see what happens too. And the thing is, along the way, yes, you'll see me foul up. You're going to see me go to a party. You're going to see me go drinking out here. You're going to see me go eating over here. You're going to see me partying over here. But you know what? It's just what regular people do. I'm not going to sit here and be obsessed with my body or go, oh, just diet. No. My channel's all about happiness. We'll be happy together. We'll see what happens. But, until then, it's all just a waiting process. And yes, I am going to go to the gym later today. And probably like later on when you watch this video, I'll probably be going to the gym that day too. And just being happy about it, because that's all there is about life. Life is about just being happy. Now, you could either be happy being what you want to be, or creating your destiny, or you could be happy, waiting for everybody to dictate what it's supposed to be to you. And you know what? I'm not just going to settle for, okay, if life's going to make me fat, okay, I got to stay that way. No. It's time to get healthy, and I want to be able to move. I want to be able to jump, play basketball. I want to be able to run a mile. I want to do all these different things. I want to do stuff that, like, when my dad, was like last year's, like in a wheelchair and stuff, and he couldn't do anything, right? Just watch TV, watch some of my videos here and there, right? But thing is, I was thinking, how selfish is it? I have my legs, I have my hands, I have everything. And, I could go run if I wanted to. I can go, golf. I could go hiking. I could do whatever, right? But I choose not to because of laziness. Where people like my dad, or, there's a lot of people out there in like wheelchairs or like bedridden and stuff like that, and they physically can't. That's pretty selfish. So now, one of the reasons why I do all this exercise is because I'm not going to take it for granted that I can do it right now. I can't do it physically like the greatest, but I'm on my way. One day you're going to see me hike up to the Hollywood sign. One day you're going to see me do Zumba. One day you'll see me do like, I don't know, not mountain climbing, nothing death-defying. But it's all about living life to the fullest. This is one of the final steps. I need to get my body organized. So organize my mind, get my place organized, my car, my classroom, and everything will fall into place. But I think that it all starts with yourself. Preparing yourself in the inside, fixing your outside, and just going for it. Anyways, I've spoken a lot, and this is basically my intro for the Big Daddy Shin Lifestyle Reset. And I am on a wonderful journey. If you want to do it with me, it's totally free. It's totally free. Just come on, join me. We can talk. We can talk on the comments. You can make reply videos. That's whatever. But the thing is, we're gonna do it and have a good time doing it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, right? So yes, Big Daddy Shin. If I could reset my life, you could reset your life. And yes. Right now, as of this video, I weigh 282 pounds. Started off the year, 310. Started my workouts, 297. And so those are my benchmarks. And we'll see what it's like when I have day 100. So I'll have another one of these videos day 100. Okay? 50 more workouts, and I'll see you next time. Well, I'll see between the videos. I post about 2 videos a day, so I'll see you next time. Oh, wait. It's like the big joke now, right? Okay, I got the button now here. Big Daddy Shin. If I could do the BDS lifestyle reset, you could do the BDS lifestyle reset. Here's to losing a bunch of weight and being healthy. No, I'm kidding. Here's to having fun. I'll see you next time. Shoot! Oh, man. Okay. That's it. Here we go.